Shalom, brothers. Welcome back to another episode of GMSMythdestroyers. I'm Awar.
Zahab.
And first and foremost, we'd like to give all praise to Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, double honors to the elders, and honors to you brothers who's out there doing the work sincerely and diligently, for the glory of Yahweh Yahushai. All right. Now, basically, what we're going to get on now is the times that we in. We're not in no... Matter of fact, brother, could you get Ecclesiastes chapter 3?
Yep.
And you can start at the top when it's talking about it's a time. Because for some reason, the average 2/3 Jake think it's a time. It's a time for to watch the playoffs. Or it's a time to be into some old madness. It's a time to chase women. It's a time to go club and party and be happy and banquet. We're not in that time, man. We're not in that time at all. Basically, they think it's a time to be a carnal-minded, push the day of the Lord on the back burner day, man. It's mainly the so-called white man who believe in the 2012. Even though the 2012, we're not saying that that's the day. But if you notice, things have happened during this time. It is starting to switch over a little bit. The Mayans didn't say the earth going to be destroyed or anything. It's going to be the beginning of a new age. These crackers actually think that the world ends with them.
And it began with them.
Yeah, and it began with them. You crackers are delusional, man. You actually think it started with you being a caveman. You invented fire. You invented the wheel. You learned how to survive with the dinosaurs for billions of years, all that carbon dating crap. And now, you've been on top. And you're not on top because the Lord gave you the power. That's what you think. You think you're on top because you work hard. You're individuals who don't kill each other. You're not in the ghettos, and you actually respect people. You're actually a respectable man of integrity who just tries to make a decent living, unlike us black folk.
We're in a condition that we're in because we're lazy and we don't want to work out.
Right. Even though, we didn't even ask to come to America. I hope you know that, right? But anyway, the so-called white man think it's going to end with him. No, it's not. Is your rulership going to end? It's going to be the end of you being on top. Then you going into slavery.
That's right.
Right after that. And then the 2/3 nigga who love the so-called white man, I don't agree with y'all, man. It's Edomites, man. It's white people out there just like me and you, bro. Well, you gonna go down right along with them. So go ahead. All right.
This is Ecclesiastes 3:1. To everything there is a season, and a time to every purpose under the heaven.
Right, to everything there's a season. And right now, we just in the season of the so-called white man ruling.
That's right.
And that's done, man. That's done. We in Mississippi, man, and every week, man, every week, these crackers, they walk by, and we tell them exactly how we feel to their face, man. And not how we feel, we tell them what the Lord say. And how the Lord feel, that's how we feeling, man. So, and they say we full of hate. Well, you have no idea what the Lord got in store then, or how the Lord really feeling. Because the Lord remember every last single thing y'all did. We don't. The Lord know everything y'all did, behind closed doors and all. All right.
Verse 2. A time to be born and a time to die. A time to plant and a time to pluck up that which is planted.
Right, this kingdom was planted, was it not?
Yep.
This kingdom was planted, this so-called white man's kingdom. Just like the Babylonian, the Egyptian kingdom, they were all planted. Guess what? It was a time to pluck that up, man. They all had their little times to be plucked up. The Ammonites kingdom, if you read the book of Judges. These people, man, the Moab kingdom, they all had their time where they was ruling. And they all had that time where they had to be destroyed, man. And it's no, they think, even Rome, which you so-called white people was ruling in, which I say mysteriously got destroyed. Mysteriously destroyed or not, even though we know who destroyed it. A man and his and with his people, Septimius Severus, the leader, which was a so-called Negro, led Israel to taking you down, man. You damn devils.
And then the same signs of a kingdom deteriorating and falling are seen here in America.
Mm-hmm.
The country is deteriorating financially, economically, in every way.
Yeah, no jobs. The people are rioting because there's no money. There's famine. The people are starving. People are homeless. Oh yeah, no creativeness. Nothing creative. We were just listening to a song by Louis Armstrong, "Let My People Go," and we're like, damn, that's back when they made real music, real saxophones and everything. Now what they got now, man?
Everything's computerized. Nobody's even using real instruments.
Right. They're not even using their real voice to sing, man. You got a nigga named Future. I mean, all he does is auto-tune. He raps with the auto-tune on. He don't even sing with the auto-tune. He raps with it. And he makes a song called "At the Same Damn Time." And he repeats "at the same damn time" almost the whole song, man. Then you got this guy G, he raps about nothing but drugs the whole time. He'll be talking about a female in his song, then he'll say, "I let her hold the keys for me. I let her hold the kilos for me." Like, man, then he refers it back to drugs, man. There's nothing creative about this society, man. Nothing. All right. Oh, that's fine.
All right, I have a precept.
Go ahead.
This is Jeremiah 18:7. "At what instant I shall speak concerning a nation and concerning a kingdom, to pluck up and to pull down and to destroy it."
Right, to pluck up. Did we not just get into that? These not our own words, man. But the Lord gonna pluck this kingdom up too. America, you're no different, man. Don't think you're getting any special treatment from the Most High, because you're not. Matter of fact, you're the worst kingdom to ever come on this earth. You're worse than Rome. But you're weaker because you're so divided, man. But you got nuclear weapons. Rome didn't have all that, man. But you had nuclear weapons. You got all types of madness, America. Got these machine guns, all these explosives, everything. All right, go ahead.
Go back to Ecclesiastes, verse 3. "A time to kill and a time to heal. A time to break down and a time to build up."
Right. Right now, this kingdom is breaking down and ours is getting built up.
That's right.
And as you can see, that's happening right now, man. By the fact that we're out here doing this video and we're able to break down these scriptures the correct way, and the other brothers who are doing the same thing, is the fact that the kingdom is being built up, and this one is getting broken down. Like I said before, we tell these Edomites to their face what's finna happen, man. Do you believe back in the 1940s, 1950s, 30s, we could tell an Edomite that to his face? Man, none of us would be living, man. And if our parents did it, we wouldn't even be born today, man. So that just show you something about this so-called white man. He's done, man. He can't do anything. When you can't do anything about something, that means you're powerless to the situation. When you got a guy all over your woman and you can't do nothing about it, that means you're powerless, man. You have no power. All right?
It's a quick precept.
Go ahead.
This, 2 Ezra 6 and 7. Then answered I and said, what shall be the parting asunder of the times, or when shall be the end of the first, and the beginning of it that followeth? And he said unto me, from Abraham unto Isaac, when Jacob and Esau were born of him, Jacob's hand held first the heel of Esau. For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth.
Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. And a lot of you crackers know that, man. And you see it. And that's exactly what's happening now, man. And you can keep on trying to fight against it all you want. It won't work. All right? The Most High, you're too short to be trying to box something so high, man. The Most High, all right? Now, you got the chip coming. That's real close now. They already putting that up on you people. Then we try to tell you that March 23rd most likely will be the day of the chip, man. And you know what? I did some research on it. And none of you sheeple, you idiots, even believe it. You said that wasn't even passed, man. You said that they didn't even pass that on the for the bill, man. You're a bunch of idiots, man. You're a bunch of idiots. So basically, they changed it to just giving you free health care. That's what they said on the internet. When you idiots, it started getting out so much that the fact of that they was gonna fine you, that they was gonna put the chip in you and everything, from people who actually read it, that they took it out, man. They still passed it. They just took it out on the internet. You stupid idiots. You people believe the government, man. Get 1 Thessalonians chapter 5. That's why it says what it say, man. That's why it says what it says about you people, man. Because at the end of the day, they still expect the government to protect them. Nobody believes in the Most High around here. And you know what? We don't care about you crackers. It'd be a lot of you Negroes who think you into politics, man. Look, man, a Negro ain't no political person, all right? We're not. The Lord gave us laws, statutes, and commandments.
That's right.
And we're judges, all right? We're not all political. We're not debating or arguing. We're not on hardball with that big foreheaded Chris guy on there, man. All right? We're people. We're a priestly people. We're laid back people. So you know we're not all about all that arguing. Jacob was a plain man, all right? We're about whatever the scriptures say, that's what we about to go by. We're not finna debate. We're not finna whip out our own constitution. Whatever the scriptures say, out of the mouth of 2-3 witnesses, judgment gonna be cast, man.
Every word gonna be established.
Yep, every word gonna be established, and judgment gonna be cast. All right, go ahead.
This is 1 Thessalonians 5 and 3. For when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them, as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape.
Right, cause that's why you got people talking about it's not gonna happen. That's baloney. Yada yada yada. Don't worry about all that. Why? Because for one, you people are living comfortable, man. You probably hopped in. They probably hopped in their Porsche right after that, man. Right after they wrote that little comments, that's rubbish.
They don't want it to happen.
Right. That's because you're in denial. But when you down in the hole and you have nothing, that's when you go, somebody needs to do something about this. Like the black woman. Somebody need to do something about this. Somebody need to help us. Save us. Well, we told you, you nigger women and you so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans, that who can save you, man? We telling you right now. But you don't listen. You're a bunch of hard-headed people. You're not spiritual. Which is one thing that me and this brother love to hop on, man. Because you got to be a spiritual person. You can't be carnal and think that you finna and think that you finna come up in this truth and dominate, man, and live the way the Lord wants you to live. Because you're not. You're just gonna be a nigga who think he in the truth. You gotta become a child, man. You gotta act like you don't know nothing. Because you don't know nothing. Then come into this truth and learn and grow. But a whole bunch of you guys, you carrying that baggage with you, man. Thinking you a cool nigga in the truth. And we'll see how cool you are when the missiles come defrost your ass, man.
God.
Because one thing you going to learn about this truth, you ain't finna be no cool guy in this truth, all right? You're going to be a weird, the way you're going to be looked at, you can dress as good as you want, all right? At the end of the day, the way that you're going to be looked at is you're a weirdo, you're crazy, you're a racist, you're a killer, you're a murderer, you're a rapist, you're a psycho. You won't have much friends besides the brothers. And that's really all the friends you need, man. And that's pretty much it. You ain't finna be no cool guy being looked at like that. Meet a black woman walking around the mall and you tell her, hey, look, this goddamn white man's the devil. You know, at first you finna get looked at funny for saying that. Then you tell her, yeah, you know, that's why I can't wait till the chariots come. You know, the UFOs, they come get us up out of here. They gonna get you too, baby. She gonna be scooting away from you, you know, slowly. Next thing you know, you gonna turn around to look the other way. And you turn back around, her ass gone, man.
You know what? She walking with her friends, she just go bust out laughing when she walk off.
Right.
And just puts you on blast. This nigga crazy.
Yup.
That's the nigga woman.
They gonna think. So if you trying to have a image, if you got some type of image that you don't want to destroy to this world, and think you're gonna be in this truth at the same time, you got another thing coming. You got to make a choice. You either got to die in this world and live in the next, or live in this world and die before you get to the next.
And when the brother says die, basically you're just killing that image.
Yeah, you're killing the image. Because really when you go back to living is actually enjoying yourself, man.
Yo.
It's actually living. Being in slavery, living from paycheck to paycheck, is not living, all right? That's dead, man. You don't get to enjoy nothing. Now, people who get to enjoy stuff is the Rothschilds. And these big celebrities who done sold out. Who got $100 million, $500 million. They get to buy land, they get to buy big cars, big houses, all these things. And they act like it's nothing. You see that guy, Floyd Mayweather, what does he do? He whips out $100,000. He counts $1 million on the damn on the camera, man.
Put 80 stacks on the game, on
Yeah.
the play, you know.
Just betting on one play. He'll bet $80,000, man. Then you got Jakes who, you know, wish they had $100, man.
Killing each other over $5 nickel bag.
Yup. But according to Luke chapter 6, those guys don't receive their consolation, man. They done sold out to get their little consolation on this side, man. And yeah, you see Floyd, he's the greatest boxer ever. But you see him on his shows, he throw that Baphomet up, man. He throws it all up.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah. He'll do them symbols. When he sit down in that chair on 24/7, yeah, he got that pyramid showing, man. When you watch the music videos, Jake even added in the dance. Now they throwing a Baphomet up while they leaning. All that.
Oh yeah, they do. Travis Porter guy, he does it. Yeah.
Meek Mills, all that, Maybach Music and all that, everybody throwing that up. Why? Because they just letting them know, look, you know, I'm still with it. I'm just keep paying me. You know?
I'm your servant. You're my guy.
That's basically what they saying. I worship you. So they don't receive that consolation. Yeah, so they living in this society. They get to enjoy the goods of this world, which is nowhere near the goods of the kingdom. King David was ruling at the time, ruling Israel, which Israel at that time was way better than America. And he said in the kingdom, he was king of Israel, and he said in the kingdom, he'd rather be a doorman in the kingdom than where he at right now.
Then he said, yeah, and I'd rather be a doorman and dwell in the tents of the wicked, something like that.
Yup.
Dwell in the tents of the wicked.
Yup. A doorman in the kingdom. So that should show you something about how good the kingdom gonna be, man.
Yeah, the kingdom is like what we call the Xbox 360, and Esau's kingdom was like the little Taurus ball bouncing back and forth.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody was infatuated with the 1980s Taurus, but if you zero fast forward to what we got now, it's like you crapped on it, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, you see him playing Pac-Man back then.
Right.
Then you whip out the games now, the PlayStations and TVs and everything now. You like, I'm not finna go play Pac-Man on this black and white TV. You must be out your mind.
What the hell is the joystick?
Right. Wait a minute. Why is this TV weigh like 500 pounds?
Why is everything two-dimensional?
So yeah, that's you're not going back to that, man. So that's basically the kingdom. It's gonna look back on this and be like, man, this was a bad dream, man.
It's a bad dream.
Alright, go ahead.
Alright, the brother was saying basically you can't play both ends. Either you gonna kill yourself on this side spiritually, or you gonna die. Alright, James 4:4. You adulterers and adulteresses, know ye not that the friendship of the world is enmity with the Most High?
Right, you people, you try to have you can't have no friendship with the world, man. Like I said, this is relevant to the times that we in, because America's about to be destroyed. And if you sit up here trying to be friends with America and the people in America, I could give a shit about these people who think I'm crazy, man. Who think we crazy in America. Who ain't down with the Most High. I don't care what they think. Because at the end of the day, the Most High is the one coming back to cast judgment on all, man. Not them. So a 2/3 nigga who don't even know America gonna be destroyed, calling me crazy, why would I be concerned of what he got what what his personal view of me is.
Yeah, because pursuing the Isaiah 69, he's blinded from what you see.
Yup.
He can't see it, so of course he's gonna respond. Man, this guy's crazy.
Yep, and that goes back to you basically smothering what the Most High done gave you. One of the gifts the Most High done gave you. You trying to hide it just to look good in front of the world, man. And we're not talking about a particular person. We're speaking in general because we knows it happened. We've seen it happen. We've seen brothers who when it used to come to the women, they used to always be they used to get up on the women and everything and tell the complete honest truth about them, man. Be on fire and get to the scriptures and break it down correctly. But then they start falling trap to the wicked women, man. They start going out of their wits for the women. Guess what? And then when you bring up the woman, they don't want to talk about it no. They don't even teach on it no more.
And that's why it says pleasant gives blind the eyes, so you can't give judgment.
Right.
You know? I got a precept today. You want me to get it? Or just
You can get it.
It's Ecclesiastes 7:7. Surely your oppression maketh the wise man mad. Yeah, at first the spirit was snapping on anything that said black woman, you know? Anything that said wicked.
Yep.
Then she made love to him.
Yep.
And a gift destroyed the heart, you know?
That box was a little gift to him, man. And now all of a sudden, all black women ain't bad, you know? Which we're not saying every last single one of them is bad. You got some decent ones out there, you know? You even got a couple honorable ones out there. We don't know where they at, but we know Judith and Deborah and Susanna.
Sarah.
Sarah. Those women, Esther. We know that those women are back here today, but we don't know where they at, you know.
They're probably still in Israel.
In the Amazon forest somewhere, man. You know, but anyway. But yeah, man. Now all of a sudden, the sisters, all the sisters are righteous. Don't go too hard on the sisters, you know. But before you started falling victim to the box, you was on point. Just like people who take bribes from the so-called white man. Or people that's still trying to be rappers, man.
Or if I can say this, that goes into you having a lawsuit and you're upset because the company screwed you out or whatever, and y'all have an out-of-court settlement. So instead of suing them and being just, you take the out-of-court settlement and just act like nothing ever happened. Because those were the president gift that blinded your eye and took that anger from you.
Yup.
They wrote you a nice fat check.
Yup.
You know?
And that's basically what a lot of people, and that's one thing you can't do as far as being in this truth. That's one thing you cannot do. First off, that's carnal anyway. That's one thing and that's without using discretion. You know. Now with the court thing, if you do have a so-called white man and he offers a big fat check to one of you brothers, take that. Oh wait, let me reword this because the way I said it. Now if you get in trouble like with the laws, the cops, and all that, and on the highways, they know they did you dirty, and you got lawyered up. They know if they finna lose or not. So if they offer you the big fat check, take it, man. That's, take it. But I had to reword it because at first it sounded like, oh yeah, if the white man comes up to you with a big fat check, take it. Nah, man, don't. Nah.
He has no good intentions.
Yeah, if a so-called white man just come up to you out of the blue with a big fat check, best believe it's something he wants you to do for it, man.
Like not teach the truth.
Yeah, he wants you to be General Yohana.
Yeah.
See, General Yohana is walking around talking about you can have anal sex with your woman, and then singing a song, do it in the butt, while he's telling the brother to have sex with he can have anal sex with the woman, and there's no laws against it. Then he warns the guy, and says, you can catch hepatitis by it. So why would you tell a man of the Lord to do something you can catch hepatitis by? That don't make any sense, man. Then you're not supposed to sodomize women anyway. The scriptures get into that.
Wait a minute. Look, and let's go further in depth, because I haven't even watched that video, but not yet. But an asshole is a waste dump. Just the logical aspect of it.
Yep.
It's where the waste leaves. Therefore, it's a waste dump. Mm-hmm. You sticking your instrument inside something that dump comes out of, man. That's hence the term, I'm finna take a dump. You're dumping stuff out. That's sodomy, man. That's common sense. You got demons on you, Johanna.
Yep.
You got demons on you, man.
Yeah, that's wicked, man. That's wicked. Then what does that have to do with the time that's... He don't get into anything that has to do with the time that's going on now, man. Like riots, Iran, how they got the armies and everything ready. He don't get into anything like that, man. That guy's just a fat joke, man. You're a fat joke. And I haven't even listened to that guy's show in forever, man. After you got cut on the Solomon thing, it was pretty much over for you. Now you just making yourself look stupid.
You're waxing, man.
Who sits... Which man... We're a priestly people. Why would a priestly man be on the radio supposedly supposed to be teaching the flock of Israel, singing, do it in the butt, ha, 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 do it in the butt? Who does that? Who does that? When you teaching the flock of Israel, that's a serious thing. Although you might hear us, we'll put a joke in or two about the so-called, we don't get in no big playful mode of start singing songs and all that madness, man. And a bunch of unnecessary vile crap. And then if a brother starts, because you got playful brothers in the truth, that's just their spirit. If they start doing it, you tell them to hold on, man.
Like I said, a time to mourn and a time to laugh, basically, man.
Mm-hmm.
So although we got a sense of humor, we turn that thing off for the most part when it comes to teaching. I mean, we liven up, but that was unnecessary, man.
Mm-hmm. But that's why the Lord is going to kill a nigga like you, man. He's going to kill a nigga like you, and he going to kill followers, your followers, man. He's going to kill them. Because people who can follow a clown like that, who's singing, doing it, I know if something wrong with your ass, as soon as you started doing some shit like that, man. First off, when you said King Solomon wasn't righteous, and he had the mark of the beast, that's when I know to stop. That's when I know, okay, it's time to get the hell away from this guy right here.
This guy's a nut job.
If I was a long-term follower and you got on the mark of the beast and you said it was philosophy, I'd be having my eye on you. But then with the King Solomon, that's it, man. I know who had the truth. I know that the elders of GMS had the truth, man. It's pretty obvious, man. All right, you had some more?
Where was I? Well, I was going to the wine and women thing.
Yeah, you can get it.
Alright, so Rock 19:2. Wine and women will make men of understanding to fall away, which women could go, and wine could go into philosophies. And that's this guy Johanna's talking about. First it was going to the brothers that felt, got weak because of the woman. But now it could go into a double fold of Johanna talking about doing it in the butt. That's a philosophy contrary to the scripture, man. That's wine, that's drunkenness, man. And you followers that still follow him after that, you're drunk, man.
Yeah, why would you do something where you can catch hepatitis, man? Hepatitis. That's serious. But then again, You telling guys that they can do that. All right, go ahead.
And he that contemneth small things shall fall by little and little.
Exactly.
I'm sorry. Excuse me. And he that cleaveth to harlots will become impudent. And that
brothers know what that means.
Yep.
It goes both ways.
Yep.
Philosophy and actual harlots, man.
Yep. And an impudent is basically a discard for rebuke, man. You become bold. Why? Because you're going off your impulse. So a brother's correcting you, and you don't want to hear what he has to say.
Right, you don't want to hear it.
Yeah, because you're going off your impulse, your flesh.
That ticklish feeling feel a little too good, man.
Yeah, man.
It feel too good for rebuke. So, you know, but basically in a nutshell, I know we went on. The spirit to had us all over the place, man. It's been a minute since we started doing the GMSMythdestroyers again, so there's a lot of stuff we want to say, man.
Yeah.
But yeah, that basically in a nutshell, this stuff in the times that we're in America, with all this wickedness going on, I'm gonna say it once again, it's right around the corner, man. It's right around the corner, and when it happens, it's not gonna stop. It's not gonna lighten up. It's not gonna back up. It's gonna get heavier. It's gonna be like contractions to a woman. That's why it always compares it to a woman in travail, man. Why? Because when a woman's about to have that baby, man, when it's finally there, her 40 weeks, or whenever the time she's about to have the baby, the contractions don't stop, man. They get stronger, they get faster and faster and faster till they're happening every second, man. To the point where it's just, the woman is hurting real bad, man.
She's crying.
And she's crying, and she gotta go ahead and pop that baby out, man.
Impressive, man.
Yup. So yeah, it's the same thing gonna happen with this society. That's why the Lord always compared it to them contractions, because once it happens, once it goes down, what we telling you, it's coming, and it's coming harder and harder and harder and harder. If you think it's gonna lighten up maybe in a couple weeks, oh no, it ain't lightening up, man. It's gonna get worse. It's gonna be more robbing, more killing, more raping, more stealing, more killing. More and more and more and more in America in these times to come, man. It's gonna be more war. The government gonna get do even more wicked crap, man. Then they're gonna be plotting to exterminate you Negroes, man. And just then you got the average Joe crackers who gonna plot to exterminate you Negroes, man. So that should tell you something, because they did it in Katrina.
Yep.
Anything browner than a paper bag, shoot it. And you crackers got another thing coming if you think Jake going for that too. Yeah, them simple niggas in New Orleans must have thought that the white man was their friend for some odd reason. But you got other Jakes down south who know you ain't their friend, man. And they gonna come get you. Anything lighter than a paper bag, shoot it.
Yep.
All right? And that's going to all be going on American soil while America over there in Iran, man. And fighting Russia. And then eventually other parts of Europe. Then, if you watch that movie Divide, that's what you're going to be seeing.
Yep.
Missiles hitting this bitch, man.
And before that, neighbor against neighbor.
Yup.
Because not to go out into, but what happened in that fallout shelter, whatever it was, that was basically representing what was going to happen throughout America. Everybody's basically is going to turn on each other.
Yep, cannibalism and the lack of food, they turned on each other. That's why the best thing to have in this time, when it comes to the truth, is the brothers right beside you, who you know ain't gonna try to kill you and all that madness, man. Cause it's gonna be real serious times, man. That's why we tell you don't worry about no woman. You don't even know if that woman gonna stick with you when time get real. Cause you think you're gonna be putting the woman on the forefront and you're gonna be spooned up and cuddled up with wifey during that time. You must be out your goddamn mind if you think it's gonna be going down that way, man.
Damn, you gotta get geared up for what's finna happen. Your spirit gotta be sharp for this time. A woman, she'll soften you up and butter you up, man. You gotta be in that spiritual mind frame for this thing to happen.
Yeah,
man.
you're gonna be in the spiritual war mode, man.
Yeah.
You're gonna be serious in the kill or be killed mode during that time. Warfare. And that's just honest. Because when you see guys in the MMA and in boxing, and you see them in their outside life playing around and spending money and laughing and joking, you know when they get in that cage or they get in that boxing ring, that's a whole different mind frame.
Because if I can say this, all they're doing is exerting that primitive instinct to say, like you said, kill or be killed.
Mm-hmm.
Destroy him before he kills me. And every man got it in him, but it'll take a situation in order for that to happen.
Yeah.
That fight-flight drive.
Yeah. You think he thinking about his woman up in that cage, man? Nah. It ain't there. Well, a real man ain't. And if he is thinking about a woman, best believe he done got his ass whooped, man. If other things on his mind. So the thing that's gonna be on our mind is the Lord and doing what we gotta do in those times, man. So yeah, there's no guarantee that old wifey will be with you, alright? None whatsoever. Alright, and yeah, I know this one was kinda long, but you got a scripture to go out on. I know. You got one?
No, I don't think.
Alright. But we hope you brothers was edified by this. It's serious times. Once again, all praise to Yahweh, Hashem, Yahweh Shai, and double honors to the elders. Honors to you brothers who doing the work. And hope you brothers was edified. I'll pray. And till next time on GMSMythdestroyers. Shalom.
So long. Yeah, that was an inspiring lesson.